Welcome back, everybody. In this video today, we're gonna be discussing about the real and the ideal world, where the ideal has billions of versions and the real has only one. And most part of the people, they suffer because they confuse the two. But before we continue to this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave your comment below. It's so relevant for myself that YouTube understand that my content is important for the people. Leave some love for me. Put your comment, subscribe. Let's back to the video. And we're going to start on the ideal. The ideal mind is that mind that likes to control everything. That's the mind that lives in I should have this, I should have that face, I should have that car, I should be more rich, I should. It's always focused on what they could be and have what they are already. And also the ideal focuses in expectations. And expectations in the wrong way, in the unconscious mind, creates this fella here, frustration. Because you didn't understand what you were expecting, what you're projecting, and makes yourself to focus in that direction, and you get frustrated because that thing didn't happen. But as soon as you understand these points, what you focus on, and that the ideal mind is just your ego projecting different masks, and that this mask is not yourself, and that's the things that start to change. Because who lives around this, they are suffering. Because they're expecting things too much. They're living outside too much and never focusing on what you are. And your ego, this fella, hates this world, hates reality. And your reality, even though you're conscious or not, is created by yourself. If you're creating a reality that you don't like, unfortunately you created that. And as soon as you live in an ideal world, following your ego, your thoughts, and you don't know what you're creating, you're just being controlled by your mind, you're just being a victim of should, you're expecting too much, you're creating frustration, and you end up in a suffering because you don't know what you want. You're just following something that's not yourself. And the most distant you are from the real world, you created more illusion. And the illusion gonna make you suffer again. But as soon as you understand who's your ego, and as soon as you know that the real world is just one, is just the real truth, and the real truth should be the one that you should follow, these things does no make sense for your mind anymore. Then we go for this big fella here, reality. And you understand that the reality is only one, that you create it. You don't focus on expectations, because most part of the things your mind creating, your thoughts, is not going to be generating. And if you expecting things, that thing's not going to happen because you're not conscious about the thing. And sometimes what you want is not going to be the way you expecting, and avoiding to be frustrated, right? And the person that focuses on this understand that the reality they have right now is created by themselves, and they don't focus on this. Or today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm sad, today I look good, tomorrow I don't look good. Who is a real person? They understand they already are. They are happy, they are good looking, they are prosperous, they are abundant, because they know who they are. And that's the difference about the real and the ideal world. And one more point about the real world. As I said, it's a fact And the fact doesn't change with your opinion. You can change a fact, like a sun. Sun is a sun. Rain. Rain is rain. You can change your rain. I want rain become a sun. I want sun goes during the night. You can change that. It's a fact. It's gonna happen without your opinion or not. But your billions of versions can be changed because it's not a fact. It's not who you are. Then who you are is only one. You are a reflection of God. You just expressing the consciousness master. That's God, the creator, the universe, the energy, the quantum energy, whatever you believe in. You can change that. That's who we are, who it is, right? You can't change that. And as soon as you understand the reality is only one, the reality you create, you don't focus on expectations, you don't focus on should, because you already are. You don't give opportunity for your mind, for your thoughts, to create things that you don't rely on, that you don't want. And as soon as you understand that where you're going makes yourself to be a version as different as it was before, because you are conscious, I go that direction. I know that that direction is created by myself. I know that people around the new place I created is this what I have inside, and most part of the points, what that people is expressing, and that's the thing you have to focus on and fix in yourself. That's how everything starts to be different. And the Stoicism religion says that we don't control the events, but we control how we reacted to it. We don't control how the things happened. We are conscious, we direct that, but we don't know exactly how that thing's gonna be. In some situations, you don't control how it happened, but you control how you react. You control how you express your feelings. You don't control how you felt, but you control how you express. Other religion, the Taoism, they say that flows with reality. Don't fight against it. It's like a river. You think the river, when they're going down there, they're gonna fight with the rocks? What they do? They just go around. They just go over. They just go in the flow. They don't fight against it. The same as you understand the reality. There's a fact, and you can't change that fact, and you can fight against it. You have to accept and then understand how that thing happened, and that's create a release inside yourself. The Buddhism says that the suffering is created by the attachment of ideas, right? Your thoughts needs ideas to generate the thing. If you don't have the right ideas about the thoughts, you're going to suffer about this. And you have to understand what that thought is generating and why that idea is in that way, and you bring clarity and you don't suffer. Because if you suffer about this, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your energy. You have to understand why that thing happened that way, and everything is fine. And you avoid things again. The Christianism says that not my will, but yours. That you don't have rely on your human mind. You have to trust God consciousness and just go for it. Just follow it. Because if you try to go against the fact, you're gonna suffer. Let's bring a situation here. I had a friend that he wasn't unfair with his partner. It's a bad thing. Then she found out and they broke up. And he was suffering because she found out and they broke up. And he has two options. I showed for him, he had two options. You have to accept the situation that you did high things, and you have to show for her that you are different. Even though if you showed for her and she doesn't want to come back with you, You have to understand what is a fact. A fact is that she doesn't want you anymore, and you have to accept the situation, avoiding yourself to suffer, going against the fact. And he brought clarity to his mind. And you're right, I did bad things. I have to focus on not repeat with other people, because what I don't want for other people, I don't want for myself. And even though if I change myself and she doesn't want, I have to understand that and avoid suffering. Because if he doesn't, oh, I want you anyway, blah, 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 he's going to be suffering and the situation won't change, because there is a fact in there. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The ideal world that you think is the best option for yourself, but it's not yourself acting, it's your mind, it's your ego, it's your external. Can be changed, but it's not yourself. The real world, that's only one, that's the fact you can't change. You have to go for it, to have belief on it. You have to go in a flow in the same direction. And that's how the things change. The awakening, say mind. The awakening mind, it don't fight against the reality. It don't ask why these things just happen with me, why it shouldn't happen with other people. Who is focused on awakening his mind, believing who they are, right? Start to ask what this reality is teaching myself, what I can learn from this lesson. And that's how you make your mind open. You see there, oh, I see that direction, 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 right? You understand that peace is born when expectations respect reality. When you respect your reality, your expectations is release, peace. And you don't focus in your ego, because your ego is not who you are. You don't let your ego control your reality. You don't let your ego to build versions of yourself. You don't let nothing like this. And you understand that the real world is one. The reality is one. It is a fact, and fact can be changed. Can't. As soon as you understand that, your mind, your life get more easier. As I said in the other videos, it's like your beliefs. Beliefs is not a fact, it can be changed, but your reality is a fact and you can't change then. As soon as you stop to fight against the real world, you start to flow with your real passion. And remember, there's only one. You are here to express God. You are here to understand who you are. You are a creator. You are here to serve. You are here to do for other people what you want to do for yourself, and not in an odd way. Because as soon as you identify with yourself with a different version, it's not yourself, it's your ego. And your ego is just controlling who you are. And as soon as you understand who you are, the awakening mind, as soon as you are aware of yourself, you became the real self. You became the only one. Me and my Father is only one. The heaven is inside ourselves. And we don't earn things if it's not coming from the earth, the heaven. And the heaven is inside ourselves. And if we created things and you just receive things that come from our heaven, who created that? And you have to understand, you create your reality. The reality you have is created by yourself. The people around, the house, the job, everything. You created that. And you have to understand, if you want to change your reality, change your mind. Change who you are. And understand that is a fact. Who you are is a fact. You can't change that. You just can bring clarity. You can be conscious. But as soon as you change your version, today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm sad, today I'm charismatic, tomorrow I'm not. That's your ego. Your ego telling you what is the better for you. But your ego doesn't know nothing. You know who is the best version for yourself. The best and the one. As soon as you block your ego, as soon as you block your thoughts, as soon as you become a positive person, as soon as you become an optimistic person, you see the real world. What you see, walls, expression, is just an illusion. see inside. As soon as you see inside, you can see the real world. And that's the video for today. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe. I see you in the next video.